Hey, I'm Phil. This is my wife, Jen. We are back again. This week we have two really big announcements for you. Stick around to the end because the last announcement we're going to talk about is actually our daughter's name. So that is super exciting. So hang around with us.
Okay, so if you don't know us and our story, we are in the process of adopting a second time from China. And we are adopting a cute little girl who turns 3 next month. But we wanted to give you a little update about some things and make a couple of announcements. So the first announcement that we have is that we were selected by an organization called Lifesong for Orphans, which helps adoptive families, and they support just orphan care throughout the world. But we were selected by them to partner with an organization called the Both Hands Foundation to do a special project. So we are leading a team of volunteers who will be fixing up a widow's home. This is a local lady that lives in our hometown who's really sweet and could just use some help to fix up her home a little bit. That team of volunteers is also going to be raising sponsorships for the work they do on that service project day. That day for us is going to be September 8th. And then those funds that they raise through sponsorships will go toward supporting our adoption and bringing our little girl home from China. So we are super excited about that project and have a great team who is going to be helping us out, and there'll be more opportunities to help with that too. But we're just super excited and thankful for the team of people we have with us. So.
Yep. And so for our second announcement, or do you want to take a second before we do that and talk about kind of the process and updates on that as far as dossier?
Okay, so we have completed most of the paperwork actually that we have to complete. That is information just about who we are, what we do, our finances, our work, our help me out here, background checks.
Basically everything that is us on
our
paper.
identity, exactly.
Yeah.
And we are assembling those documents together to form what's our dossier. And we are almost done with that process. So our dossier should be ready to send to China in August. So we're closing in on that.
Getting close to that point where things become real official. But yeah, so for our second announcement, something that we've kind of held close to the chest so far, just recently started telling family members. We've gotten far enough along in the process to where we feel comfortable sharing it. So it's to compare it to what people are used to, which is kind of like a pregnant mother. We're past that point to where we're comfortable enough with the baby that we're ready to tell everybody the name and make it very real. So our daughter's name is going to be Rosalie. And she will keep her Chinese name as her middle name. We can't say what that is yet for privacy reasons. But her first name will be Rosalie. Just like when Micah came to us, we gave him his first name, kept his Chinese name as his middle name. So similar process. But the name Rosalie, she's kind of sort of being named after my grandmother on my mom's side. Her name was Rosamond. And my grandfather always called, kind of his pet name for grandma was Rosie. So to make it easier for Micah and to kind of keep that family legacy thing coming down, we are probably going to call her Rosie because that'll be a lot easier for him to say than Rosalie.
Unless she's in trouble. And then
then the whole name comes out. And let's be honest, she basically has 5 names. So yeah, that is going to be her name. We are very excited about it. We think it's... at this point, when I look at a picture of her, I think the name is just very fitting to her face. I really like it, so I'm excited for the day that Rosie will be in our home. So I hope that you all can be excited with us. Hopefully that name gives a little more life and a little more reality to this, and hopefully in the near future we can share pictures. We're hoping that this Both Hands thing might let some pictures eke out on the internet that people can find.
I don't think they'll be eking out on the internet, but they may be eking out in the mail.
Okay, so maybe if you get on somebody's list that is helping with the Both Hands project, maybe you'll be able to see a picture. But hopefully in the near future we'll get permission to put those pictures out. But that is all we have for you this week.
I have one more thing. Actually.
Just kidding.
So our Both Hands project, I don't know if I mentioned, but we have an online profile for that Both Hands project. If you want to learn a little bit more information about Rosie and about the sweet lady that we're helping, there's just some more information on that page. So we will link it so you can go there and check it out.
And it is, even if you don't necessarily want to support us, which I would like it if you would, but even if you don't, Both Hands is a really cool organization. So just look them up. Look at what they're doing. If you're looking for an organization to support, even if it's not us, but just the organization as a whole, check them out. They're doing great work, both for orphans and for widows throughout the whole country and the whole world, literally. So check them out. They're awesome. So, yeah, put that in Google. See what you find. It's awesome. Y'all have a good week.
Thanks.